All right, called back into the squad a couple of weeks back, and disappointing year last year. You're pretty pumped to put in another impressive display this weekend, like semi-finals.
Yeah, it's a lot helpful when the team's going real well, sort of getting a bit of confidence now, and sort of the way that the boys are rolling forward in the park helps my game a lot, and I think I've got a lot of enjoyment over the last couple of weeks, and to play another home semi is pretty special, and I'm sure all the boys are looking forward to it.
It was a pretty sizable pack, the Warriors. What's the feeling in the team at the moment?
We haven't really spoken about them too much at the moment. I think we'll do that today, but they're always big and intimidating, but full credit to our young guys. They've stepped up to the mark every week. Played probably an international pack last week. I think they took the money off them, and I think they'll do the same job this week. If they lay a good foundation, I think we've got the side to beat them out wide and through the middle. So, but otherwise, the young guys are going great.
Must be happy marking Todd Byrne instead of Manu Butterfly.
Yeah, I'm glad Big Manu's out. He's a handful. The wingers just keep getting bigger and bigger, and I'm glad he's out. I had Utah last week, and I think I've got Byrne this week. So he's a bit taller than me, but it's going to be a challenge, and it's something that I'm looking forward to.
In that he does have a bit of height, do you expect maybe to be targeted perhaps by Witt and Ravelli and Feeney?
Yeah, either side. I think me and H aren't the tallest guys. But we've got a bit of a leaping ability, so I think either way, if we can get some good blockers from our centres and the 5'8" and guys like that, I think it'll be sweet. So the guys can just help us out and run a few guys off. It'll be a lot easier for us.
Have you been putting in a bit of extra practice just in case they do put a few high balls in the corners for you?
Yeah, we did the other day, and Bally's spoken to us about it and sort of went through a few things, the way that they kick the ball in there. The two halves are pretty spot on in the way they kick the footy, so we've got to be on our job on Sunday, haven't we?
Do you think Feeney and Ravelli might have a bit of inside knowledge on you?
Yeah, I'm sure Feeney does. We played a lot of football together, and Rabs was here as well as a junior, so I'm looking forward to it. He's always ripping into you, so it's going to be a good challenge, I think.
Is it a dream to be back there with Matty Bowen, or is it sometimes a bit hard to read what he's going to do?
Nah, I'd rather be on this side of the fence with him than against him, so sometimes I sit there in amazement the way he brings the ball back and the courage that he shows for a little guy. But it's hard to read, but I think you just got to be at the right spot at the right time and sort of hope for the best. So we train a little bit together, and he doesn't do much, but when he gets out in the field, it's like he flicks a little switch and he just turns it on every time.
There were calls today from Gordy Tallis signing for life. Do you think that's a wise move for the club?
I think North Queensland would love that. So I think it's something that Parra's got to start thinking about, because the season that he's had this year, there's going to be clubs chasing him next year.
You know him fairly well, mate. Would he be likely to leave anyway? I mean, he just seems to be part of North Queensland, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think any of the boys would let him leave, and let alone get out of North Queensland. It's going to be another struggle. So I don't think anyone would like to see him leave and sort of make him probably the next Paul Bowman of the club, which would be great.
Was the club pretty shocked when that report last week that Matty had supposedly signed for the Roosters?
Yeah, I think it's going to start coming from everywhere now, sort of thing. After the season he's had, there's always going to be them rumours about things like that, but Matty just laughs them off. He doesn't say much, and I don't know whether he knew where to sign his name anyway.
Hey, how are you feeling at the moment? Like 3 games back, how do you like your own fitness level and game at the moment?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. It's not too bad. It's a lot quicker last week. The finals, it sort of stepped up. The markers sort of remind me of playing Origin last week. The game just went for the whole 80 minutes and went very quick. So I think we can expect the same this week, and it's playing for keeps this time. If we lose, we don't get another shot. So I guarantee the boys are going to have nothing in the tank when we walk off the park at 6 o'clock on Sunday.
Sure, you're looking forward to giving those former Cowboys a warm welcome?
Yeah, definitely. The temperature's going to be up, but we don't play smart football and hold the ball and complete our sets. They've got a big enough pack to roll through us, so I think it's just grind away for the first half and hopefully the game opens up in the back end.
18 months ago, your prognosis was looking pretty bad. Is this a second chance for you?
Yeah, it is. It's sort of every game I take the opportunity and relish it, and I think I think once I get a full off-season under my belt next year, I think I'll be better for it. So I'm sort of counting my lucky stars that I'm playing final football at the moment and sort of enjoying it, and probably the opportunity to play with Bear and Jason Smith's something that I want to do. Didn't get to finish the career with Singy, but to finish the career with them two guys is going to be a good opportunity.
You guys don't get that much afternoon football. Is it hard to adjust for, from all the night games to play here?
No, not really. I don't think we spoke about it. We very rarely even train at night, so we generally train at the same time every day in the afternoon. So it just I think whether it's night football or day football, we just got to get head around it that it's a game that we've got to win, and like it's our last home game. It's our last opportunity for our home fans to sort of probably to repay them. So I think we haven't really spoke about how 4 o'clock's going to affect our game, but I don't think it will. If we play smart, we'll be right.
How difficult was communication on the field last week? The crowd was pretty loud.
Yeah, especially when Al Masri had the no try allowed. The crowd just erupted. If there was a roof here, it would have just ripped off. It was sensational. And I think that got us home in the end. It was because we were under the pump and the dogs were coming home pretty quick. So I think the support that we did get the other night was sensational. I think if they can back it up this week, it'll get us over the line as well.
Warriors are coming here as as outsiders and kind of that nothing to lose attitude. How dangerous is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's very dangerous, and like I think we're in the same boat. Like I don't think you can say whether we're favourites or underdogs. So I think it's a level playing field now. The only thing we got is a home ground advantage, and I think that if we just take the right attitude and support well each other, I think we'll be fine.
Is it nice to be able to return the favour as far as these guys coming here to play in the heat after all the times we had to go to Auckland and play in the miserable cold?
Yeah, it is actually, and it's generally cold and windy, and I'm sure the boys enjoy the sun to come over because I heard it's a bit wet over there at the moment, but hopefully the heat turns up, the crowd turns up, and we turn up for a good game.